Okay, hey, it's Tuesday. I answer questions on Tuesday. What? Actually, I posted one on Monday, but who cares? I can do it any day I want. It's my blog. But I definitely will do it on Tuesdays. And I've been saving this one because I was like, I don't know how to answer that. Let me just think about that for a second. Because the question is about your mom's vagina. Okay. And at first I was like, is this a spam? It's weird. Are you pulling my leg? But really, I reread it a couple times, and then I got another one that was a similar question. And I was like, okay, you're for real. Here's the question. My question for the day is, I can't find the question box, so I'm putting it in here. Is that okay? Yes, it's fine. You can ask me questions anywhere. And is it okay for my mom to talk about her vagina? Like, this is a vagina question. It seems like you're close with your mom from all the videos that you all have done together. Yes, I am. It's true. But there is definitely some codependency going on. You think? And my mother is having a problem with her vagina right now, and she keeps telling me about it. After years of therapy, and now she has a Friends with Benefits, and she's wanting to talk about her vagina all the time. Oh! And is that okay? Do you think that's weird? What do you think? Is it unhealthy? What do you think? First of all, I am my mother's daughter, so I don't think that that's weird because my mom has been talking to me openly ever since she got custody of me. I mean, when I first started having, she was like, well, are you having orgasms like when you masturbate? If you don't, this is how you do it. And you're just like, what are you talking about? Yeah, it's called Boundaries. Yeah, it's called Boundaries. Even though if my mom read this or she watches this, she's going to be like, what do you mean? I thought we were open. I love you, Mommy. But, yeah, I just had to show you this. This is my mother. And hey, Norma. This is my mother, and she talks about everything in her emails and talking to me, and I put it into a book. I published her little book for her. And it is hilarious. So when I saw your question about, is it okay for my mom to talk about her vagina, I was like, really? Really? My mom contacts me and was like, honey, this is in this book. She's like, honey, I'm reading this really great book, The 10 Different Ways to Have an Orgasm. They're meditations. I did one and I flew around the room twice and fire breathed out of my vagina like a dragon. Yeah, it's called Boundaries. But it's hilarious. So if you're a writer like me, you just love that. You'd love it. You can't even, you can't write this. You can't write this stuff. It's great. It's like, it's just pouring in. It's perfect. You're just like, thanks, Mom. You're nuts. I love you, Mommy. But to answer your question about your mom talking to you, if you feel uncomfortable with it, then, yeah, you need to start setting up some boundaries. To be like, yeah, Mom, maybe we don't talk about your sex life. Go to concept. Or a really great gift, which might throw her for a loop. It's an exceptionally great book written by my friend Charlotte Castle. It's awesome. It is called Women, Sex, and Addiction: The Search for Love and Power. Now, if you can get your mother to read that book, it might change a lot of things. The only thing I don't like about it is the title. I'm friends with Charlotte Castle now, the author, and she agrees with me. That was the only thing of the title is not, because it's about so much more than than women, sex, and addiction. It's really, if everyone should read this. It's so good. It's really one of the best books I've ever read. It really floored me looking at my behavior coming from a childhood with child sexual abuse and really a lot of inappropriate stuff that I saw and experienced, and then how you live that out in your life. That book like literally comes and punches you straight in the face. So that's an excellent gift to give your mother. Women, Sex, and Addiction, Charlotte Kasl, and Kasl. So that's what I recommend. And if it makes you uncomfortable, it's a matter of you setting up boundaries for what you're willing to talk about. And you could do it in a nice way. You know, I've certainly had these conversations with my mom too. I'm just like, yeah, Mom, maybe we just don't talk about that. Maybe, you know, boundaries. But again, I actually love it, and I end up writing books about it. So depends on where you're coming from, and if and how much it annoys you or freaks you out or whatever. Speak your mind. Be open. Set boundaries up in your own life. It's your life. Hello. If something freaks you out, you shouldn't have to hear or deal with it if it's in your space. And that's it. Thanks for asking the question. It took me, I pondered that for a while. And then I was like, oh yeah, really? Your mom's vagina? Really? Really? Uh-huh. Have fun. Stand up for yourself, love yourself, and take care of your vagina.